Alright, somebody got said, might as well be me. Hey, check it out. Cool topic I seen on Let's Rap About It. And they was basically saying, is there ever a reason to put a man on child support? Now I got some feelings about that. A lot of pain behind that. I don't feel like there is no reason to put a man on child support. Because hear me out. Even for the deadbeat fathers, that's something that they're gonna have to pay for. Now, granted, a woman may struggle raising that child. She may go through some things raising that child. But here's what my grandma told me. Be careful who you're having babies with, baby. Be careful who you're having babies with, baby. Know everything about that person before you have a baby with them. Because you may be stuck with that baby. So, to all the ladies that had baby daddies that dipped out, and to the few baby daddies that had baby mamas that ain't shit, we all should have known who we had babies with. So that responsibility of taking care of that child, it shouldn't be forced on that person because they don't want to be a parent. Maybe they're not healthy for that child. You know? It shouldn't be forced on that person because they don't want to be a parent. If they don't want to be a parent, fine. Let them go off into the world and let the Almighty see their fate. What I do know what will happen, you don't take care of your kids. These little motherfuckers grow up. They become adults and they fuck around and find your ass. And then you fuck around and find out. Why it's a horrible thing to do to not take care of your kids. Now, me personally, I got 4 biological kids. And I got 5 non-bio kids. Meaning I got 9 kids all together. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't do the step shit in my family. I got 9 kids all together and I got 4 grandkids. You heard me? My 2 daughters. My first son, never didn't have a chance to raise them. When he did come back into my life, his mother put me on child support. Okay? She would like to say she didn't want to put me on child support or whatever the case may be. It was the state. But I learned down the line that my baby mama could have taken me off of child support before my son turned 18. But she did. And that's fine. Me and my son, we have a perfect relationship now. We cool. I paid the child support until he was 18. That was over with. When that was over with, me and him built. Now, my daughter's mother, the bitch who dipped out, the bitch I had to take my kids from, the bitch who still ain't shit to this day right now, I never put her on child support. Never. I should have. Now that I look back on it, all the money me and my family spent on my daughters, and all the pain and anguish we went through raising my daughters, and all the shit we going through right now, you know, because my daughters is grown now and they done made their mind up a little bit. I should have took their mama to motherfucking for child support. I really should have. But I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. I stood my ground and I stayed, 10 toes down with my kids, and I raised my kids without the help of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she can claim and do whatever the fuck she want to do, say whatever the fuck she want to say. That bitch ain't raised my kids, though. I raised them kids. I raised them girls. Me and my mama and my grandmama. Now, this leads me to my 3rd baby mama and last bio kid. I don't know if she was listening to somebody else or whatever the case may be, but this goes to show you how dangerous the government is. They allowed her to put me on child support while she was 8 months pregnant. You know? Yeah. Because she wanted assistance. You know what I'm saying? She needed the help. She wanted the assistance. She wanted link card, and I think she wanted cash. I don't know. But here's what I will say. Yes, she did put me on child support, but she also went to the lengths of writing letters to try to get me off child support. She's told the courts, I don't want no money for him. He's in his son's life. He take care of his sons, point blank. The court said, fuck you, lady. The courts is saying, fuck you, lady. We want his money. He owe us now. So, now I'm stuck paying fucking child support for a child that is practically with me every other weekend. I spend money on, I'm with on birthdays, holidays, and me and his mother are doing a bang up job with co-parenting. We get along, we are cool, we are straight, you know what I'm saying? But I can't get child support out of my life because these motherfuckers feel like I owe them. Now I owe the state, but I'm a good father. The state ain't got shit to do with me being a fucking parent, but I owe the state now. Money that's already fucking mine, that I work for. I'm a tax-paying citizen. This is why motherfuckers sell drugs. This is why niggas don't get out the streets. Now I'm out the streets working a 9-to-5 job and you bitches want to take all my motherfucking money. Because y'all say I owe the state. I pay state taxes. How the fuck do I owe y'all? Like, make this shit make sense. I take care of my kids. Make this shit make sense. Can't get the shit back in court. If you know, you know, COVID fucked my shit all up. So now I gotta pay a lawyer just to get it back in court. Lawyers cost money. How am I supposed to take care of my kid? How am I supposed to feed my kid if I gotta pay a fucking lawyer? You see what I'm saying? So no, it's never a fucking good reason to put a man on child support. You heard me?